Hi, my name is Brianna Sanchez, and today I'll be giving my death row presentation on a man named Nathaniel Woods. Here I'll be talking about the details of the case, what people believed, and what was the outcome, and also how he was innocent. So let's begin. Nathaniel Woods was a 43-year-old black man from Alabama. He was convicted in 2015 in connections to a 2004 murder of 3 Birmingham, Alabama police officer. That's a light description. Now let's get down to the case. On June 17, 2004, in Birmingham, Alabama, 3 police officers stormed a crack house while Nathaniel Woods and Kearney Spencer were inside. Spencer had a SKS rifle when he heard the officers while Woods was in the kitchen. After Woods had surrendered to the officers, Spencer came downstairs to see 2 officers pointing a gun at him. Spencer then continued to shoot the 3 police officers, leading to their deaths. While that was happening, Woods ran out of the house when he heard the gunshot. After all that happened, Nathaniel Woods was charged with capital murder and accused of being an accomplice to Kearney Spencer, who was convicted of shooting and killing those 3 police officers from Birmingham, Alabama. So sadly, the reason why Nathaniel Woods was convicted as an accomplice, that is since under Alabama law code 13A-2-23, a person is legally accountable for the behavior of another person if he or she procures or includes or causes such other person to commit the offense, which layman's terms mean a person can also be charged under the law if he or she aids or abets another person in committing a crime or fails to prevent them while they have the ability to. So basically they're saying that Woods had the ability to stop Spencer from shooting those police officers, and since he did not stop him, he was convicted of murder alongside him. So all of this, prosecutors acknowledged that Woods' co-defendant Kearney Spencer shot the police officers in the drug house incident, and Spencer, who then following after that received a life sentence. In his trial, he has constantly maintained that he was the one who shot the police officers in self-defense after seeing them beat Woods during a shakedown, and then proceeding to point a gun to him, Spencer, to point a gun at him. Knowing that he was not the shooter, prosecutors offered Woods a plea deal for 20 to 25 years. Still, Woods' lawyers advised him to not take it, misinforming him that he would not be convicted of a capital murder as an accomplice. It then proved to be a disastrous mistake, because Woods was not arguing self-defense, and he refused, and Jefferson County Clerk Court Judge Tommy Neal refused to allow any evidence of police misconduct into the trial. So after Woods turned down the deal, prosecutors for the first time claimed that he had been the mastermind behind the plan of killing of those 3 white police officers, since they're saying that he's black and those are white police officers, that he has an intent or a supposed hatred of police officers. And in support with new testimony that was brought up, they presented a testimony from Woods' then girlfriend that he protruderately had made comments about his hatred of police officers. So Woods' girlfriend, who is named Marquita McClure, presented testimony, as I said before. how he really disliked police officers and how he vocally saying, I'm gonna do this, oh my god, I don't even want to deal with them. So yeah, but it was later on found out that Miss McClure was threatened into cooperating with the prosecution because she was facing jail time for violating her probation. Her testimony during the trial faltered the prosecution's theory that Woods hated the police and had planned the shooting with Spencer. She told the jury that Woods made several comments about the police and considered she didn't take them seriously. Her testimony was fraught with unreliability. At the 2004 hearing before the trial, she testified that she lied to investigators about Wood's comments and that comments about him wanting to kill the police. She basically, and quote unquote, this is her words, I made it all up, I told you what you wanted to hear. So this shows that even the police had a misconduct of way in the handling and interviewing people, the suspects and witnesses. This shows them how they are incapable of getting quote unquote hard evidence on anything he's done. Another reason why he is Woods innocent is that in Alabama there is no statewide public defense system, so the quality of Woods' representation was determined by whoever was willing to take on the case. So basically, no one wanted to, like, there's no way people are able to fund to, as we have over here in California, you are allowed, if you're able to pay for your own representation, one will be appointed to you. But in Alabama, they don't have that. They rather, if you want the case, come get it. And not a lot of people want this case. So according to Lloyd, the biggest blow to Wood's case came when the attorney prematurely raised complaints without significant evidence to support them, especially blocking them from being heard in the future. Then his next set of attorneys failed to challenge Wood's conviction in the state courts, all with burdening him from ever having his case being considered seriously. Now, there's many people who believe that Nathaniel Woods was proven innocent. Even his family, hundreds of thousands of people, tried to appeal to Governor Kay Levy to extend the circumstances to Woods. A Change.org petition seeking to stop the execution gathered more than 100,000 signatures when it was brought up. Several promising figures called for the stop of the execution, such as Martin Luther King III, wrote to Levy earlier, saying that how this was injustice and it should not happen again. Other figures like Kim Kardashian tried to plead his case for getting him not executed either. Overall, I'd like to reinstate that Nathaniel Woods did not have a gun. He did not have a purpose to kill those 3 officers. And also, he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Me and many others can clearly see the misjustice that the government has given to Nathaniel Woods. And in the quotes of his friend, Kenny Spencer, Nate ain't done nothing. He actually 100% innocent. All he did that day was get beat up and run. thank you so much for watching my video, and I really hope that you do see Nathaniel Woods innocent, and hopefully one day that we'll solve this justice. But sadly, he's no longer living. But I still feel like this case is very important into how we deal with other cases later on the line. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.